Welcome to Atlantic Tarot. This is the tarot forecast for Aquarius for April 2021. Okay, Aquarius, so we are in the season of Aries, which is a fire element. So fire moves very quickly. A lot of progress this month, a lot of energy to be had, to be used. Fast-paced, positive, but just watch it too. Aries is ruled by the planet Mars, which is the planet of war and aggression. So just mind your tendencies to get aggressive or have your buttons pushed this month, Aquarius. And we have a slow moving energy coming in for you. So this is Capricorn energy here. Young male, loyal energy, very loyal, but very slow moving. So even though we are in a fast element and a fiery, positive, fast moving element this month, just watch. Something might be slower than what you anticipated, and Aquarians are quite fast-paced anyway too. They're like the wind. They can be a cyclone or a tornado when they want. So just watch that as well. This might be something, or alternatively, this may be in a relationship sort of reading, that something in the relationship or to do with this chap here is rather slow moving, but don't worry about it and don't become disillusioned with it, because it comes from a place of loyalty, practicality, and very much it's a very, how would you say it, dependable energy, this Knight of Coins. So where you are right now, Aquarius, is the Ten of Cups. So yeah, definitely relationships, what things look like from the outside are not always all there is. There is a lot going on in the inside that we don't see. This can be very much a sort of charade, or it can be very much an illusion or facade, this Ten of Cups. Oh, everything's perfect in their relationship, all that sort of talk that people do, but unfortunately we're humans, and so one of our biggest challenges in life is to balance our interpersonal relationships, especially the really close ones. So let's see why that's come in for you to be examining that, or this is the very much relationship card, maybe slow moving, and that might be peeing you off a little bit, but yeah, just know that it's very loyal. It's a very loyal energy around you. And we have good news crossing this, so influence this. Good news is on the way. And this is a fire card as well, so it's like, yeah, look, don't be, maybe you've been just thinking, oh look, I'm about to give up, but this signifies good news on the way. So your fortunes will be changing, Aquarius. Let's have a look into the background. So let's see what was happening in February, March, and it's still current. It still sits above you. And we have the Two of Wands, which is another fire energy. Decisions to make. Do you go the transparent way where you can, everything's seen and it's very strong illuminating light, or do you go towards the unknown? Which way? But whatever way, that decision has to be made. So I'm thinking, because it's still here, Aquarius, you might be still juggling and thinking, oh, this or that, this or that. But definitely this decision has to be made. Okay. Because once it's made, it will move very quickly, as you can see, fire and fire. Recent influences. And we have the Nine of Cups, so the wish card. Fulfilling the wish card. A good, fun, easygoing card. It's a completion card. It's what you want. Is it what you want? It's just that happiness card. It can also be the party card where you've just been going out having a really great time. And there's nothing wrong with that either. So very much your wishes can come true, but you've got to sort of align them with what's actually happening in your life rather than just wanting. There's many factors, as you know, involved in that kind of thing. Mainly human. So let's see the lesson you'll be learning. The Chariot. Emotional discipline. Aquarius. That has to be reined in tight. Maybe that's why you're sort of just hovering on that decision to be made, because it's like it's going to take a lot of emotional discipline. So in a way, there's two, you know, in a relationship there's two people usually. So you have to kind of balance that out, you know, the different angles and aspects of it. So it says, once you master your emotional discipline here, victory and success are very much there for you. But it's about harnessing that first. And if that isn't harnessed, you know, it's literally, it's not going to go anywhere. But once it's in balance, off you go. Victory and success. So a wonderful card if you can just address that emotional discipline. Okay, let's see, near future. Standing up for oneself, Aquarius, fighting your corner, do not back down. Say what you think, do not be afraid to put your bit in at all times. And this can be at work, especially work as well. Relationship wise, very much so. There's always one that sort of doesn't say anything, the other one takes control and then makes the decisions, and the other one's left thinking, I should have said something. Well, indeed you should. So it's about really fighting your own corner and being very much a spokesperson for yourself, defending yourself. Let's see what's happening that you're not realising. Very closely aligned, remember, with this one. The King of Coins, so status. So if you want to rise to this, and we all want status, we all want to do the best we can do, we all want to be this king here. All of us. Male, female, doesn't matter. It's very much a male energy. But he only gets to the top because of sheer hard work and effort. It's not just a wand that's waved and it instantly becomes the king. No, it's a lot of long effort, and it's related to this one, of course. Very practical, very slow moving. So to get to the top and the status, one has to be emotionally disciplined, stand up for oneself, and just give your all. And over a period of time you will rise to where you want to be. So it's a beautiful card, actually. I love that card the best. How others see you, strength. So here we have it again. Strengths come up for the other signs as well for this next 4 weeks. This is about accepting a challenge, going for it. It's about not letting people press your buttons. It's about containing those aspects of yourself, especially anger and you know, sort of defensive behaviour. It's about learning how to rein them in. Do not show that. Don't let people get the better of you. And it's always a card. To me, it's the father card, and fathers usually teach their sons, particularly, or the sons model on the fathers to really contain that side of themselves that can be aggressive and angry. So it's about containing the anger. But it's a massive card, it's a big card, so it's about really working on that as well. This one here has definitely worked on that, and he knows how to manage and handle himself without losing the plot completely. But this is how others see you. So I'm feeling like no matter whether it's work this month or relationships, you're coming across as a very strong, focused person that has sort of is working on all these emotional disciplines that we all need to learn. Let's see what you're feeling positive about, Aquarius. And we have the 7 of coins, so we have work. Stand back and have a look at what you have achieved. If it's work, if it's relationships, stand back and see what you have achieved. You've got a beautiful garden of sunflowers, so that just didn't happen overnight, did it? That is the product of hard work, and it's beautiful. And sometimes we don't stand back and go, oh yeah, look, I've really done a good job. We've come a long way. Things are going well. We don't. We just always keep expecting more and more and forget to look at the positives. But you're feeling that this next 4 weeks, so that's great, Aquarius. Okay, let's see how we end up this 4 weeks. And we have the 6 of Cups. So very much that past life card, people from the past coming back in, sort of issues too from the past in relationships. Cups is always about relationships, coming back in to deal with those. You know, we all have our Achilles heel where sort of certain things, you know, we keep making the same mistakes, always have done. It's about addressing them, addressing all those things, past life, if you're into that. It's karmic, it's very much, yeah, this needs to be addressed through this person, especially in relationships. A lot of relationships are very karmic for good reason, and people don't realise it. They're the ones that are the hardest in a way, because they're sent. Those people are sent to us to try us and to help us get through, you know, our different obstacles that we have with ourselves and in relationship. So interesting, slow moving, but a lot of big heavy hitters coming through for the next 4 weeks, Aquarius. And knowing you will tackle them. You're very much out there, sort of inventive people. You want things to be, you want to get to the bottom of stuff, you want to fix stuff. You're the fixers. Okay, let's see your message for April. And it's courage. It's not the strength of the body that counts, but the strength of the spirit. Courage is a spiritual strength taking you beyond all fear and resistance to remove internal and external blockages on the path. There you are, courage. Go for it, Aquarius. Have a really good month, and we'll talk next month